All right, the things that you can do at home. We're gonna start with our 3D matrix. I've already sent a video of that, but just a reminder, we're gonna move front to back, right side, left side. And then we'll move to the side in that frontal plane. I would do each of these at least 6 to 10 reaches, and then that transverse blade, hands at chest height. Again, both sides. Okay. Once you get done with that, we're going to go to the wall. So we're going to do some things on the wall. We're going to start with wall reaches. Facing the wall. So I'm actually standing about a foot away from the wall, bringing my hips, my belly button to the wall, reaching right and left, 10 aside there. Then we're going to go ahead and do some wall bumps. I'm going to stand with my shoulder on the wall, inside foot is in line with my back foot. So toes and heels in a straight line, hands go to the wall. I'm going to drive my hips to the wall. And again, we'll do that on both sides. So now put my left shoulder on the wall, left foot in front of the right, hands to the wall, send the hips over. If that hand, the inside hand on the wall is too much on the shoulder, you can lower that arm down. Again, you're going to do probably 2 rounds of that, 10 a side. Then we're going to do some step up and over for some hip mobility. So hands will be on the wall, you'll be about a foot away, and we're going to bring that knee up and over. It's going to look like this. I want you to maintain that nice tall posture. We're going to move to the right and to the left. With that, probably 10 big steps up and over like you're stepping over a dog. 10 steps right, 10 steps left. Then we're going to do some mobility, some stability movement. So we are going to get a straight leg lunge in. So we're going to use the wall. Hands on the wall. You're going to step back. I'm going to tighten that right butt cheek. Arms come away. We're going to balance probably about 5 to 10 seconds with balancing on each leg. So get up close and personal. Step back. My left leg is nice and straight. Arms out to the side. Squeezing that glute. And balance. You can repeat right and left leg 10 times, holding 10 to 5 seconds. All right, we're going to do a balance and reach. I'm going to use my water bottle, just something that I can focus on. I'm going to drag my toe, turn my right hip in, and I'm going to hinge through my hips, and I'm just going to balance and reach. And then I will do that on both legs. I'm going to face you so you can see this. So I want to turn my toe in to pull this hip down, lengthen, and reach. Maybe you want to reach the other hand out just for a little more stability. So I'm getting like a little baby cushion in the leg that I'm standing on, hinging through my hips and reaching. I will have you do 10 of those on each leg, at least 2 times. Once you get more acclimated, get in there 3 times with that. Now we're going to get our bands. So grab your band. We're going to put this around our ankles. Okay, so we want to get in that athletic stance. I'm going to stay low. I'm going to lead with the heel in the direction that I'm moving. So I'll move to the right, I want to lead with my right heel, keeping tension on the band, and then I'll move back. You can move like 10 to 15 steps to the right and to the left. Just be nice and quiet on top. Keep your chest up. Hands can go on the hips or behind your back. Then we're going to move front to back. Imagine you're on railroad tracks, right? We're going to sit into it. I like to tuck my hands behind my back. You can place them on your hips either way. Keep that chest up, stay low. Feet are on railroad tracks. I want to keep the tension on the band, and then I'm going to move backwards. Hopefully you've got a lot more space. Do that down a hallway, wherever you can take maybe 15 steps, right and left, 15 steps moving back. Same thing side to side. Then I want you to set a clock for 30 seconds. We're going to sit into it, and we're just going to move right here, side to side. Excellent. All right, 30 seconds with a nice little side to side step. Maybe afterwards, send your hips right and left. Get a little bit of stretch. If you have a chair, we're gonna keep the bands on. What I want you to do is sit down into your squat. Maybe you can get in your squat and then stand back up. Sit into your squat, stand back up. If the arms over the head are too much, we'll just reach out in front. If you need a little assistance, you feel like you're not, if you're leaning too far forward, just sit on a bench or a chair with that. So you'll do 3 sets of band assisted squats, okay? So the band helps to keep the resistance and move it through the hips, all right? So we wanna always remember, keep that space between your hip and rib cage, neck and shoulders, sitting into that and coming up. All right, we'll take the bands off carefully, and then I'm gonna grab, we're gonna get into our lunges next. So we can use the wall. We're gonna step back, and we wanna have that right angle. So as I step back, you can have your hands on the wall, start close to the wall, step back, both legs are at a right angle, send the hips back, the space, and you'll do 10 right, 10 left. Now, once you get really acclimated and you want to make it more challenging, we can do a reverse lunge and a forward lunge. So front to back, nice and easy, okay? And you can do 10 on the right and 10 on the left. So you plant one foot and move the opposite foot forward and back into that pretty lunge position. Awesome. All right, so now we've targeted the lower half of our body. Let's get the upper body. Let's grab our bigger band. All right, so we're gonna start. I like to use the wall. Let's get acclimated. So your ankle, knee, hip, shoulder is straight ahead. We're like touching. We don't want to have overextension. We don't want to be looking like this. We don't want to be like this. So nice and tall. We're going to grab the band and we're going to turn our thumbs back towards the wall. So nice tall posture, chest up. We're going to rip that band apart, pulling from the top of our back. We're trying to make cleavage between our shoulder blades, right? So retracting the shoulder blades, using those top muscles in your back. Then we're going to hold the band down by our side and keep our wrist straight. My left hand has the band, my right hand is an underhand grip. I'm going to pull this across. All right? You can choke up on the band if it feels like it's too easy. You'll do 10 from that, pulling to the right. Again, punch your hand down so your wrist stays straight. We don't want our wrist bent. Keep that wrist straight, arm is long, pull it across your body. Again, I'm gonna choke up on it a little bit more to give me a little more tension, and I wanna bring that thumb back, all right? So 10 right, 10 and left. And then we can go ahead and finish up with some stretching. Let's get you into a wide stance. Shift your hips, reaching past, opening, Come back up nice and easy. Reach across, send the hips to the other side, and open. Excellent. All right, and any other stretches you prefer, that would be awesome. I did include some more on the other videos. All right, get up, get out, get moving. You got this.